Preston North End 0-3 Aston Villa. Highlights, man of the match, stats as Marcus Rashford fires club to FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. Aston Villa advanced into the FA Cup semi-finals after beating Preston North End 3-0 at Deepdale on Sunday afternoon. The visitors were under pressure at times in the first half and could have conceded first had Stefan Thordarson not mistimed his header from close range. However, Villa came out in the second half a different side. And just before the hour mark, Marcus Rashford opened the scoring following Lucas Digne's cross, scoring his first goal for Unai Emery's side. Rashford would go on to net his team's second of the match from the penalty spot just 5 minutes later, before Jacob Ramsey's solo goal shortly after sealed the victory. Villa will face either Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth or Manchester City at Wembley in the semi-final in late April. Sportsmole's verdict. Few could have predicted that Unai Emery would lead Villa back to the Champions League, and if the Spaniard was to win the FA Cup, he would become the first manager to win a major trophy at the club since Brian Little won the EFL Cup in 1996. The victors still have a strong chance to qualify for European football through the league, but perhaps the FA Cup should take priority given the teams left in the competition are beatable. As for Preston, their cup run has been a welcome distraction from a middling championship campaign, but there is little left to play for considering they are unlikely to be relegated or promoted. Preston North End vs Aston Villa highlights. 30th minute, Stefan Thordarson Preston North End chance. Preston worked the ball out to the right flank and whip a delivery into the box before goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez palms it away. But the ball is still in the danger area and the Villa shot stopper is fortunate that Stefan Thordarson heads a follow-up attempt wide. A dangerous moment. 52nd min, Marcus Rashford Aston Villa chance. Aston Villa counter-attack at pace after Preston commit too many players forward, and Morgan Rogers passes Marcus Rashford on the left of the host's penalty area before the winger cuts inside but bizarrely chooses to delay his shot, allowing David Cornell to make a comfortable save. That should have been a goal. Marcus Rashford goal vs Preston North End 58th min, Preston North End 0-1 Aston Villa. Lucas Digne has acres of space on the left side of the box and he fires in a low cross to Rashford near the penalty spot. And the forward makes no mistake this time around and places a first-time effort into the right side of the net. His first goal for Villa. Marcus Rashford goal vs Preston North End 63rd min. Preston North End 0-2 Aston Villa. After Morgan Rogers' foot is stood on in the penalty area, Rashford steps up to take the spot kick and following a stuttered run-up, the Englishman sweeps home into the bottom right corner. That should be enough for Wembley. Jacob Ramsey goal vs Preston North End 71st min, Preston North End 0-3 Aston Villa. Jacob Ramsey drops to the halfway line to collect the ball from an Aston Villa free kick before spinning away from his marker and charging towards the box. And the attacker expertly strikes past Cornell low into the left corner. Game over. Man of the match, Marcus Rashford. Rashford has seemingly put the struggles of his Manchester United career behind him and has found his feet at Villa, with his 2 goals helping send his current team to Wembley. The Englishman produced the most shots 5, the most shots on target 4 and created the joint most chances 3 of any player on the pitch. Preston North End vs Aston Villa match stats. Possession, Preston North End 29% to 71% Aston Villa. Shots, Preston North End 4-16 Aston Villa. Shots on target, Preston North End 1-7 Aston Villa. Corners, Preston North End 0-9 Aston Villa. Fouls, Preston North End 17-7 Aston Villa. What next? Villa's next clash comes against eliminated quarter-finalists Brighton Hove Albion on Wednesday in the Premier League before facing fellow semi-finalists Nottingham Forest at home on April 5. Meanwhile, Preston returned to league action on Wednesday against Derby County away from home, with the club then taking on Stoke at Deepdale next Saturday. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.